Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have another new makeup releases will I buy it video for you, which is the series inspired by Samantha March, where I like to go over some of the new makeup releases, tell you my thoughts on them, tell you whether I'm planning on picking them up. I always love doing these videos because I always think it's so fun to chat about the new makeup releases. But if you are new here, then hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you found it. I upload videos 3 times a week and I would love it if you subscribed. But for now, if you want to see this week's new makeup releases will I buy it video, then please keep watching. So I just moved a little bit to the side so I can insert the photos on the screen right here, and most of the photos I'm going to be using are from Trendmood1 on Instagram. I will have her Instagram link down below, but the first main release I want to talk about is this new palette from Pat McGrath. This is called the Mothership Moonlit Seduction, and last week Pat McGrath teased said a new palette was coming. I think a lot of people were scared there were going to be a lot of pinks in there because she seems to do that a lot with these palettes. I love pink eyeshadow, so I wouldn't have mind, but we're definitely not getting that much of a pink palette this time. So the palette that she is releasing is just this very cool toned eyeshadow palette, and I think it looks pretty, but again, it doesn't look like something I reach for a lot. It's definitely a little bit too grungy for my liking. That duochrome does look really cool, the blue to red, but again, it's not really something I wear. I'm more into the Divine Rose 2 Color Story or the Utopian Dream, so I don't think I will be buying this unless they swatch and look a lot different than they do in the pan like this on this photo. I have seen some swatches and it did look really cool, but where most people were wanting a different palette than a pink palette, I gravitate a little bit more to pink palettes or something bronzy. So this Color Story in particular is just not something that I'm drawn to. I don't think I would wear it a lot, and this palette being this expensive, I don't think it would be worth my money. So this Pat McGrath Mothership Moonlit Seduction I won't be picking up unless, like I said, it turns out to be quite different than it looks like this. But if it looks like the photo right here, I don't think I will be buying this. It does look cool, but it's not something I would wear. So that is why I personally don't think it is worth my money, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this palette. Next up, a new release from Colourpop. They have released some new lipsticks, and this is the new limited edition Luxe Lipstick Vault from Colourpop X Disney Princesses. I think this is a really fun concept since they already did the Colourpop Super Shock Vault. I like the idea to have a lipstick for each princess. It says includes best-selling fan favorite lipstick plus 5 new princess shades. So I know years ago, Colourpop already released luxe lipsticks from some of the princesses, and I think now they released the same shades, but they added some new princesses that they didn't have in that line. I think this is really cool, but when I look at this photo, it's not something I need. I think the packaging looks a little bit cheap, which they aren't that expensive. They're $10 each or $69 for the vaults, so they're definitely quite affordable to pay $69 for 12 lipsticks. But looking at these shades, I already see a few that I just wouldn't wear, so I don't think this is something I want to get. Maybe the next time I place a Colourpop order, I will buy one just to try out the formula, because I've never tried the Colourpop Luxe Lipstick formula. I've heard good things about it, but I've never tried it myself. But in terms of the packaging, I do like the fact that it's Disney Princesses, but at the same time, I also don't like the packaging because I think it just looks quite cheap. So I do like the idea, but I don't think it's something that I would need in my collection. Then a few new makeup releases while I buy it videos back. I mentioned that Too Faced was releasing the Better Than Chocolate collection, and Too Faced always seems to announce things way before they actually launch. So now, after a few months, they're finally launching this collection. And back then I already said I was quite interested in this, and I can confirm I still want the majority of this collection. So first of all, they're releasing an eyeshadow palette for $54. This is in their tin packaging, so the ones they do at Christmas, but this is going to be sort of a revamped version of their chocolate bar palette, which is sort of what got the brand started, I believe. So I think this is really cool. I do like the color story. I think when you take out the pops of colors, it's definitely more of a neutral palette, so I do want to see some comparisons first to see how similar it's actually going to be to the Cinnamon Swirl palette I have in the back right there, because the neutral tones sort of seem to look a little bit similar. So I'm curious to see the difference, but I do like the quality of these Too Faced palettes. Then they're also releasing these Cocoa Bold lipsticks. I have never tried a Too Faced lipstick, but I think these look really pretty, and I think they also smell like chocolate. So the shades I would be interested in is Hot Chocolate and Ganache. I think both look really pretty. So I think I want to buy one of those just to see what the Too Faced lipstick formula is like, and I think the shades look very pretty as well. They're also releasing a liquid liner, a mascara, and a lip plumper. Then the next thing I'm quite interested in is this bronzer. This is their chocolate bronzer, which used to be super popular as well, but this time it's coming in a pink packaging, which I think is cute. I haven't tried that bronzer in like years, so I might want to try that sometime. I think it does look really pretty. And lastly, they released the Born This Way Ethereal Light Illuminating Smoothing Concealer. That's a long name, for $29. I'm definitely curious about reviews. I think the concealer is going to be like a medium coverage glowy concealer. That's what I'm expecting when I see the name and like the description and everything. But I'm definitely really curious about this, and I'm going to watch reviews on all of the products and let me know if you guys want me to review something of this collection myself. We then also have a new palette from Danielle Myrex. This is the Lightwork 3 Experience palette. This says, by popular demand, their best-selling multi-chrome palette is back, limited edition featuring the top 8 fan favorite shades. This is going to retail for $85, and it looks like this is a re-release from something they released in the past. These multi-chromes look insane, but at the same time, I know like so many people are like such a big fan of multi-chromes. I'm not really drawn to them. I don't think I would really wear them anyway, so that's why I'm not really interested. But I think if you are a makeup artist or you do really creative makeup looks, I think this one would be really cool to add to the collection. But for me personally, it's quite expensive for something I probably won't reach for a lot. We have a new lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the new Kissing Island Dream lipstick. It says a limited edition sun-kissed coral lipstick created in collaboration with Keisha Wee. This shade is inspired by the dreamy sun-kissed dates in Ibiza and island girl Keisha's home country of Singapore. Now, I don't know the person this is in collaboration with, but I do think the shade looks pretty. When I see it on the lip swatch, I do think it looks like something I would wear, but then I saw some like swatches, some arm swatches in comparison to some other lipsticks, and there it looks quite dark. So I think I'm not going to buy this right away because I definitely don't need it at the moment, but if it looks like a nice shade, I see a lot of people wearing it and it is really pretty, I may get it in the future sometimes because I love Charlotte Tilbury lipstick formulas and I'm just curious to see how deep it's actually going to be on my lips. Then there is also a new collection from Nomad Cosmetics. I believe Nomad Cosmetics is an indie brand and they usually theme their palettes around certain locations in the world, which I think is pretty cool. So this palette is inspired by the colorful gardens and market goodies found in Provence. It comes in 15 vibrant shades from pink roses and red poppy to sunflower yellows and rich honey, finished with a family of purples from soft lavenders to deep aubergine. This is going to come with 10 mattes and 5 shifting shimmers for $39. Now, for the price, I don't think this is too bad of a price, definitely for an indie brand. I'm definitely interested in the concepts of Nomad Cosmetics. I think their palettes look really cool and I love that they're like inspired by different themes. So maybe sometime in the future I'm going to order from Nomad Cosmetics, but this palette in particular, I don't think color story wise this is something I will wear a lot. So I'm not going to buy this palette, but maybe in the future I'll get like a different version from this palette. Okay everyone, this was it for today's new makeup releases will I buy it video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of these releases. We didn't have like too many this time I wanted to mention because some of them I just really wasn't interested in, but these were like the most exciting ones in my opinion. So I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on these, especially the Pat McGrath palette. Let me know if it's something you guys are going to buy or not. But if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and to thank you guys all so much for watching, I really hope you have an amazing day and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!